Hello everyone, I'm back with something a little bit different. I'm returning to Among the Whispers Provocation today, in the spirit of Halloween. I've played quite a bit of this off stream, very recently, and I thought I would do some ghost clearances.
Alright, let's do this.
So, let's begin with the emails and have a look at what we got. So we got a dining room. Now remembering that any one of these suspected haunted locations can be a red herring, which means that one of them might not be haunted. So I'm going to click on all of them and we'll check them out. We'll give them a good read. So we got dining room, apparition in the hall, connecting dining to the library. So we need to focus between dining and library. And museum. As a spirit is attached itself to an artifact in our museum, it's possible a few statues cast an unusual shadow and spooked someone. This could be the red herring, but we'll see. The museum ghost. They talk about a red herring. They talk about potentially being a pareidolia, but where should we go first? Should we go to the closest one first? We've got 5 different choices here. The closest one is dining room, so we'll start there. Of course, the dining room is the room where you start. Ooh, I'm getting stuck on something. This the first room you start on when you do the tutorial. This room here. So let's go and see if we can find this ghost.
There shouldn't be a draft in here.
Oh, we've already found it.
Unusual EMF fluctuation.
Let's just maybe stay here. They seem to be.
This temperature reading has to be paranormal.
I max out the temperature evidence 25 times. So you've walked into here. I think that's all I can do for EMF and temps. What I will do is place a REM pod in the doorway. Probably not in the doorway, it might actually get stuck in the door. What I am going to do is set up a camera with a laser pen. I'm going to put it here. And the laser pen, which will tell me if there is a ghost nearby. See, at the moment they are green dots, but if it turns yellow like it's done now, then there's a ghost here. So I'm going to pick up a recorder and a paramic, and I'm going to ask some questions. I think I missed that, but I just did hear something. I'm going to start with some simple questions.
Is anyone here?
Now, I don't know yet if this is going to be a residual, a shadow, or an intelligent. Well, it's obvious it's a shadow. Well, not that one. So, the dining room ghost is a shadow, which is why I've used that symbol. I think the timing of that was immaculate. Okay. Whoops. Did I get that? Not quite. I'm going to delete that because it's not really good footage. She does not like me. I'll upload that. I'll get a photo cam out instead. My thumb buttons and my mouse are not working properly, so you're going to hear me clicking a lot.
Why are you here?
She's gone into this room. Let's ask this.
What's keeping you here?
I think I just got that. What's this one? Okay, that is not evidence, so I'm going to discard that. Okay, so we got some footage here. I'm matching the symbols to the location of the ghost, so this was recorded in the dining room, this is the dining room ghost. If it was the nursery, I would use this symbol. If one of these is a red herring, you click on this and that's what that symbol is. It's literally a red herring. And it means that there's no haunting there. Is that my footsteps? Let's see. Do you know when you passed? Let's ask something like this.
Do you know when you passed?
She spoke right as I asked the question. It sounds like she's choking there. That's really good evidence. Something just got launched next to me. Let's ask why she passed.
Do you know why you passed?
Same noise again. I think she choked. I think she's probably choking on food there, or being choked. Let's see if I can get her to show herself. I can ask this. I don't think she did end her life.
Did you end your life?
She came back in a hurry. Let's see if I can have her show herself.
Show yourself to me.
I'm going to take a good picture of her. She does. She is in here. I just saw her come through the door. That's my footstep. Come on, ghost. I don't even know your name yet. Okay, it's the same audio I'm hearing. She's saying the same thing over and over. I'm going to have to decipher what she's saying. It's either that or she's drowning.
Were you murdered?
Yeah, look, she's choking. You can see her holding her throat. I'll upload that. That's a really good clue, that is. You can see her, she's got her hands around her neck. The whole point of this game, you need to look carefully what the ghost has to say, has to show you. Listen to what it has to say. I think I've got enough clues there. I've got enough hints to maybe look at the fallen apple now. And have a look. I think she's choking on food. Doesn't look like she's being killed. So we've got several females here. We've got one here. Murdered? I don't think it was her. I don't think she was murdered. It's another murder. Got an Annie Armstrong. A local elite. Let's have a look. I'm just going to scan these. The third paragraph is the one that I always pay attention to because that has the details in it. But often approached the conclusion when a member of staff responsible for finishing touches heard something that made her jump. A ghastly cry for help. Like someone trying to scream while out of breath. Coming out from the hallway, she was seeing Annie clutching at her heart. Okay, so this was a heart attack. So it wasn't Annie then. But that could be a ghost we encountered later. Yeah, death notice. If you see stuff like death notices, ignore them. Because these are peaceful passing. You can see here it says there, manner of death, natural causes. You're only looking for ghosts that died traumatically. Or not traumatic. Well, yeah, traumatically. Died unnaturally. So we got the same ghost here. We got Helen Fraser. It's stuff like Uology as well in Loving Memory. These ones are ghosts that have died peacefully. Departed loved one, same again. Peaceful passing. So it wouldn't be her. So it narrows it down. So I'm going to have a quick look again. We've got Herman. Some of these could be actually be... So we could have Bernard Manning. I recognise that name. Natural causes. This could be it. Well, this one's clutching at her heart, but she wasn't clutching at her heart. Let's look at the murdered ones. It could be she was getting strangled. The other things that ghosts do tell you in this game may hint towards their hobbies, which will help narrow it down as well. So for yesterday I was playing this game, and I was struggling between two ghosts, and all of a sudden I very quickly and very faintly heard a ghost say, "Pick a card," and I instantly knew which one it was, because one of them was a magician. That was the hobby, and it was correct. So it's always worth listening. Perpetrator choking Alice to death in a fit of rage. I'll upload this one, because my first thought was that she was choking on food or something. Guest speaker. Alive. Murdered after a show, and this one is a... This person was hit by a car. It could be Alice Armstrong, who is a culinarian. So let's listen to the audios again. Now that we know... I'm not going to put the symbol on Alice yet. I want to just have a little look. Is she saying the word cook at the end? I don't know. Now, do you know what? I think it might actually be. I'll put the symbol on it just so I can sort it out. Yeah. But let's go back in. So far, it's the only you absolute... That scared the life out of me. I can't even enter now. She stood in the way of the door because there's a bottle on the floor. That scared the life out of me. Let's ask this again.
Do you know why you passed?
Wait. That's a new one. Squeezed to death. Is that what that says? Is that her way of saying that she was strangled? Do you know what? I think we've got her. Should we go and get the spatula from the kitchen? So once you know the hobby, and you think you may have the right one, we know her hobby. The image showed that she enjoyed cooking, so we go into the kitchen and we find the spatula that was in the picture. There it is. And it was a shadow entity, so... Collect 400 pieces of visual evidence. That's 2 achievements I've unlocked now. Oh, I could have just gone through there, I just realised. Alright. Well, let's go in and... That's the second time now she's blocked me from coming back into the room. Are you not going to move out of the way? Alright, I'll go round then. She's gone now. Alright, should we see if we're right? I think shadow is this, right? Where is it? This.
Break 4 eggs.
Did she just say something relating to food then? Yeah. You can see it looks like she's begging for someone to... She's holding her throat and holding her arm out. There we go.
I would like to
It was.
acknowledge the presence of Alice Armstrong.
Here we go.
I grabbed this spatula off the oven, thinking I wanted to cook something, but I don't think I'm a very good cook.
Where does she
I've
stand?
learned you have a cooking club. Can I join?
There she is. So she was choked. She was murdered by
I
strangulation.
was sickened to learn about your terrible murder. You were attacked and strangled, and no suspects were ever named. It's as though no one wanted to find justice for you. I understand why you would linger. I can help you find peace, though. You must let go of these resentful feelings. Then you can pass on and find peace.
There she goes. First successful exorcism. I'll leave this here for
I
her.
know that this was special to you. I'll leave it here for you.
So Alice Armstrong is gone. That was a successful run. I'm going to remove the videos off this, because we don't need them. Let me take this back. I'll pick up... We're going to move on to the next one. I'm just going to refill my e-cigarette while I'm here, because it's empty. So enjoy a bit of ambience while I do that. Just open a brand new bottle. But we'll go on to the next one. Probably the closest one to where I'm stood right now. We'll probably do it in order of distance. Instead of going from one corner of the mansion to the other and then doing the room next door. Okay, let's have a look at the board. Okay, East Office is on the same floor as me. Museum is on the second floor. Nursery. So we'll go to the East Office next, and we'll see if that one is a genuine ghost. So this is all done. Alice has been exorcised. And the East Office... Have I got everything? I should do, right? I just want to make sure. She was quite... quite an active ghost, wasn't she? Just wanted to be known. The most troubling ghosts I've ever had are the residuals. They are hard to... They are very difficult to level up and contact, really, because obviously they don't know you're there. They're residual. It's like a tape recording. Well, let's see what this one is. This is the East Office. Yeah. So let's get same again. Let's get out the thermometer and EMF and walk around. Oh,
Unusual cold spot there.
found it instantly. Sometimes you can get lucky.
These EMF levels are unusual.
This entity is moving around so much. There we go.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be paranormal.
Okay, we just need to get some more EMF. I just saw her. I saw something.
This EMF activity is definitely paranormal.
Okay, I usually stop using the EMF and thermo the moment she mentions that it's paranormal. That's when I know that I've probably done enough of those. And Instant voice. Okay. So I've got 5 free slots. I'm going to place it in the corner. It's probably too far away. And almost immediately, the lights have gone yellow, telling me that there's a ghost nearby. Oops, I didn't turn that on. I'm going to try and find the switch to turn these on. Let's get out the power mic and the recorder. And let's start asking questions.
Is anyone here?
And start recording. So it could be intelligent, this ghost. It responded. I'll upload it. I'm going to make some space on there, though. So the symbol for East Office is this grey triangle. So I'll use that. I think I just got that. It was the same voice I heard before. It's another shadow entity. Is he on fire? Is he stop, drop and roll? Instantly tell me how he died. Wait. Is this a speed run? This ghost literally just showed me how he died. It's another shadow entity. Well, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully that camera caught that. It did. That's really good evidence, that is. Excellent. I'm going to go into the deduction board and mark that. You could see... Oops. There he is. He looks like he's patting himself down like he's on fire. And he just rolled on the floor to try and put himself out. Okay. Alright. So should we go to the Fallen Apple and see if we can try and find information about someone who was on fire then? Let's see. So this is a man who may have burnt to death. I didn't look at the male members of the family, so let's have a look. So, who do we have? We have a male member who's still alive. Okay, we got Eugene still alive. Horace, tributes to life. That's a peaceful passing, so it can't be Horace. What about Alfred? Departed, loved one. Proprietor, dead. Housemaid, accused. Let's have a look at this. Maid of question says accusations. Not part of the kitchen staff at this day. One maid stands as the primary suspect of a grim act. A noticeably recent hire compared to most of her colleagues. She's been described as having a disagreeable personality and being a difficult person to work with. So it looks like this person... I'm seeing key words on here, and it looks like this person may have been poisoned. Yeah. So I'm doubting it's Leo. Let's go to Chester. Tributes to life. Response leads to death. Swatting yourself all over, I knew the moment that was going on. Where every second mattered, the gardener rushed to produce an improvised torch by wrapping a kerosene-soaked rag onto one end of the branch. After getting as close as he dared, he ignited the cloth with a tinderbox and was able to disperse the swarm with the smoke before calling for help. It seems the boss had come too close to a live hive right there on the ground, likely knocked down by the wind the night before. Harry, who had been left writhing on the ground by the raffle insects, was still conscious. So it was probably not someone burnt to death, but someone, in fact, being swatting away. I think it might be this person. I think it might be Harry. Because this person improvised by using a torch. Because I was thinking, as I was reading that, I was thinking, did he accidentally set him on fire? I'm going to add Harry to the board. I'm going to keep reading, though, because it could be other ones. Tobacco and alcohol in bed. As the wealthy travellers welcome. Proved too warm to handle. Isn't a similar one. Edgar's trip down south had, in his words, been an exhausting experience. Longing for the comfort of his own quarters. Just go through this quickly. One of the footmen was first to notice the smoke coming out the window, so this is a fight-related one as well. My way back from the... So I immediately noticed smoke coming from out of one of the rooms. It could be Edgar as well. My members and staff alike evacuated the house in a panic, all except for Edgar. A sense of dread and horror started to set in as time passed, and he was nowhere to be found. The worst fear would be confirmed once the fire department's job was done. Investigation of Edgar's ruined bedroom revealed what was unmistakably his body, lying crumpled and charred by what remained of the bed. Said the fire resulted from a smoking accident based on the... So I'm going to add Edgar also to the board here. Baron obstructively suspends wealth. Let's just see if we can go through it and find some keywords. His body is found hanging by a thick cord, so it can't be Harry then. Bernard Manning. Life of pampered stress ends in death. The word stress tells me it was a self-inflicted termination. As if when I put it in a better way without being demonetized. So we got two ghosts. We got two names here. I'm going to listen to those recordings. Oops, I didn't mean to open the backpack. Or this. That's it. Listen to these recordings, see if we get a clue. Let's just mark this. He says fire. Was it Edgar? He was a violinist. That might be a hint towards his hobby. And there's a librarian. I think it might be Edgar. Well, I'm going to mark Edgar just in case, so I remember. But I'm going to go back in for now. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information out of him. Let's check the camera as well to see if any more recordings were done. Doesn't look like it. It's been very quiet. There's still 4 slots left. Same one again.
Do you know when you passed?
He's very responsive. I hear the sound of fire. Yeah, okay. So it is Edgar. This ghost just played the sound of fire to me. See, Harry wasn't in a fire. He was stung. He was attacked by insects. So it is Edgar Fraser. It was definitely worth going back in. Because I was struggling to say the action he was doing on the floor, to me at first looked like he was patting himself down trying to put out a fire and rolling. But when I read the insects one, he could have also been trying to swat them away. There he is again. Oh, he's just stood there. Okay. So we got Edgar. So we can put these away. We haven't fully leveled up the ghost yet either. We need to keep doing that. Once you start hearing the chime ambience, then that's when you can do the exorcism. Let's see if I can have him show himself again.
Show yourself to me.
Let's get out my camera. I think I missed that. That's the one from the previous one. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay, let's clear some space on there. He definitely showed himself. There's the chime noise. Okay, excellent. Let's go to here. He was the violinist, and that's in the ballroom, so let's pick up the violin. Thankfully, the ballroom is literally just over here. There is a button on here to go faster, I think. To run faster, but every now and then my character would run fast, but I haven't figured out why that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So I'd love to be able to sprint in this. Because it can take a while to get from one place to the other. It's such a huge building. Look at the size of it. There's like 4 stories in this place. There's the violin. Looks more like a viola. It's a very small one. It's a nice little violin. As a musician, I approve. So we got another shadow entity. So with the Jacob's ladder, we have it on 12 kilovolts again, like before. And we go round. Oh, so we're in the wrong room. It's over here. If you're not sure which setting to put it on, you can click on this and it'll tell you in here. Or ultimately you can adjust the setting, just hold the left mouse button and adjust it until the it starts arcing. You can see the way it sparks at the top? That's when you know you got the right setting.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Edgar Fraser.
So his hobby was he was a musician playing violin.
I learned you enjoyed playing violin. I brought one here so you could play a song for me.
See,
Can you please play
see
a
him.
song on this violin?
I don't know where he's stood right now. There he is. So he died in a fire. See if we're gonna find him. Died in a fire.
I was sickened with horror when I learned about your death. It must have been such terrible pain and agony to have passed this way. Your family and staff tried to help you. The flames happened so fast. There was nothing they could do. Now they're sad to think you're still trapped here. I want you to find the rest you desire. It's okay to leave and be at peace.
So long, Edgar. There he goes.
I'm glad you're at peace now.
Alright, that's the second one done. Did I capture anything? Yes, it did. Oh wow. Let's upload this just for a laugh. Let's delete the rest. Let's pick up this. We didn't even use the little meter thing. Alright, where to next? Nursery, conservatory. Conservatory is on this floor again. It's next to me. Should we go there next? It's just through this door. Now remember, one of these will be a red herring. This is the conservatory. So let's go through and see if we do have an entity. Oh, I think I just had a little spike on the EMF then. Tiny little... Remember, lights and switches can set it off as well, so... That could have been just what it was. It's quite a big room, so I'm going to go around and... see if I can... Okay, that's the light causing that. So you get false readings in this game, which makes it even better. Haven't heard anything from Stephanie yet, referencing a drop in temperature or EMF.
This is something I should archive.
Is that a trowel? There's 2 things. Oh, then, okay. When she says that, you see this like purple outline around this newspaper. Take out the camera, photograph it, hold right click, upload it, and then it's added to the archive. You can then delete the photo afterwards if you want. And then if you go to the hand in the middle, I'm in chapter 2, you'll probably see it eventually. There it is. So that's in the archive now. Let's carry on. The conservatory might be the red herring location. Yeah, all I'm getting is EMF from the lights. But that's it. It's very important to know that, though, about red herrings in this game, because I've ended up walking around for what feels like an hour before realising there's no ghost here. So I'm going to mark the conservatory as a red herring. See there? I'm going to go to another room. Which is the closest one? Second. Let's go to the museum. Let's do that. So let's find a staircase and go upstairs. I'm in the in this room. It's a very nice place. We'll go through the main entrance. You can see the light switches here trigger the EMF, but no drop in temp. This is clearly electrical stuff. I think it's really cool that the developer added these sort of things. Very cool. Alright, so we need to be on that side of the upper floor. Let's have a look at the map real quick. Okay, so we need to go around here, and that's the museum instantly there. So to go there we can go through this door. It's a very pretty place, this. Here's the museum. I think you can have more than one red herring as well. It's not just one. That might have been all of them. You see, the rest of them could just be. There could just be no paranormal activity anywhere. That's the roof. That was the thing. The door shutting behind me. So I'm gonna just keep walking around. I'm in the right place, right? Just want to check. Yeah, I'm in the right place. The museum goes as far as that over there, so I am right, am I? No, that's the game room. Okay. Oh! I saw it. It's a residual. It was right here. I saw like I'm pretty sure I just saw like a wispy cloud of what is a residual energy just stood right here. There was someone stood there where I'm stood now. But I'm not getting anything on the EMF, that's the thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there is someone here.
Unusual cold spot there. This is an abnormal EMF reading.
Very low temps as well.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be paranormal.
Okay.
These EMF levels appear to be paranormal.
Max out the EMF evidence 25 times. There we go. So we got a residual energy in the museum, so that's a blue square. I'm going to get out my backpack and then get a camera and a laser pen. I'm going to probably put it down the middle here. Let's put the camera down the middle. Let's do that. And the laser pen, it's already glowing yellow, which is good news. Wind. I'm hearing voices. For the residual, it's important to use a mugwort. This smudge in my right hand. It will only respond to specific commands if you use this. So the residual energy is really difficult to communicate with. You can't really communicate with it.
Is anyone here?
But if you're lucky, it will actually say random things or make noises that will give you a clue. What I saw was definitely a residual entity. It was like a sort of strange smoky cloud. Didn't really resemble a humanoid shape. It was just like a... There it is. Yeah, it is residual. The stronger you make it, the more humanoid it will be. So
What's keeping you here?
I'm going to ask questions anyway, because I'm not 100% sure how it works. I did hear a strange noise though as I got this recorder out. Of course I heard the dragging of furniture noise, but I also heard what sounded like someone breathing. which isn't really evidence on its own, but it could be. Every now and then you'll hear what sounds like either a baby crying or breathing. It's not really evidence of... it's not really proof of death or anything like that. As you can hear, there's no ambient noise, so this ghost is pretty weak. It's not really worth photographing. It can't hear me.
When did you live here?
By the way, you do have infinite smudges, by the way. You can put it away and get a new one out. At least I think it's infinite. No sounds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out the little REM pod thing. Okay, it's moving stuff around. There's furniture dragging sounds, you can record them, but there's not really evidence. I'll ask this again, see if we can try and level this ghost up.
Here?
Start recording, just in case. Good, nothing's happening. Let's ask another one.
What's keeping you here?
Very, very, very quiet ghost. He does show himself every now and then, but... Okay. It said something. That was the radiator, that hissing noise, by the way. So if you hear that, just... just note it's nothing paranormal. Well, it's saying something. I'll have to decipher that later. So this is the residual entity. It sounds feminine. There's another entity here. This is probably not going to get me an answer because it's not anywhere.
Do you know why you passed?
Just walk around with the mugwort. It hasn't set off the REM pod over there. In fact, I might move it closer, to be honest. Let's move this. Put it in the middle there. Just so I know. It's a helpful little device, you can see that my smudge stick has replenished because I've just got a new one out of the bag. So I can light these as much as I want to. I'm gonna ask what's keeping you here. I don't know where this ended.
Keeping you here?
No idea where it stood, but these lights. Oh, there we go. There's that breathing noise again, which isn't really evidence. I'll upload it anyway, but I highly doubt that it's evidence. I hear that noise all the time. It doesn't really mean anything. What if I ask it to show itself? I mean, it has been doing.
Show yourself to me.
It can't really show itself properly though. It's in like shadow form. Well, mist form, no, sorry, not shadow. I didn't mean to put that out. So far, I haven't really had a single clue. Oh, it's right next to me.
Do you know why you passed?
Hit record. Stood right here.
Is anyone here? What's keeping you here?
It's gonna keep recording because I could miss something. It's dead easy to miss something. Radiator hissing again. This one is very quiet. Okay, we got a bit of noise in. Is that the ambience coming in? What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can try and take a photo of this mist. How many slots do I have? Okay, it's empty. That's good. The entity is not here now. I don't know where it's gone. It's over here. You see how temperamental it can be? Let's read up on the residual. Let's look at the level at the bottom. Residual ghosts will not interact with you. Stronger residual ghosts affect the environment significantly enough that small objects may appear to float. Only specific provocations when holding a lit smudge stick can increase residual ghost activity. So that's what I was doing before. Oh, I can remove this now as well. Oh, there we go. I'm probably going to be too late because I can't sprint. Okay, we got a photograph of the mist, which I'll upload. And then I'll mark it. Let me get out the mugwort. There's the ambient I was waiting for.
What's keeping you here?
Accidentally put it out again.
Do you know why you passed?
I'll ask this one again.
Is anyone here?
Because I want to level up this ghost as much as I can. But, it's very shy. Some knocking noises. Don't know where you're going to be stood, though. This thing hasn't gone off. It's a good sign, though, that the ghost is getting stronger. She could be over here.
What's keeping you here?
Nothing was recorded, okay. Should we just have a look at the camera footage? Oh, it's caught a lot of stuff, okay. I'm going to upload that and delete the rest. Because eventually this ghost will do that. It's a young woman. See how she's becoming stronger? She's beginning to become more visible.
Do you know why you passed?
Yeah, she's becoming less of a cloud of smoke and more of a humanoid figure now. Because you can't really interact with them like... obviously, you've been seeing me doing provocations. But they don't actually work on residuals. Okay, there's that noise again. It's not evidence, so I'm not going to record it. But I did upload one sample of it, though. Just going to smudge like the whole place and see what happens. But let's see. Let me mark this as the residual. See, You can see a rough shape. But it's... God, that scared me. Okay. Where's she gone? Okay, she's here. The lights are turned orange, so I want to just keep provoking.
What's keeping you here?
She's right on top of me. I swear I just heard breathing right as I was relighting that thing. Yeah, it's not evidence, I don't think.
Tell me when you died.
You have to be quite close to it as well, I believe. Let's use this again. Is anyone here?
Is anyone here?
There she is.
Do you know why you passed?
She's completely ignoring me. Oh, hello. What's that? I'm gonna upload that and just mark it. I'm gonna remove that one because it doesn't really tell me anything. My boyfriend I think I know what she's saying. Want to see my dogs? Something about dogs? I don't know. I want to get a bit more information out of it before I go back to the laptop because I'm quite far up. I just recorded the same one again. She's becoming more and more stronger now. She hasn't really given me a clue on how she died yet. So I'm not 100% sure. I have captured some things. Let's look at the recent one. I'll upload that one. And I'll put the camera back down, a little bit closer this time. I'm going to go back to the laptop, even though it is pretty far. Actually, it's only right there. Oh, shame I can't walk down there, isn't it? The laptop is just there. Okay. I recognise this place. I had a lot of ghosts in that master bedroom over there yesterday. Okay. Oh, it's actually not that far away, never mind. Okay. Having a ghost in the attic is quite a journey. Alright, let's look at the hobbies of some of these women, shall we? Journal. Want to see my something? Dolls! Dolls! Oh! She's saying dolls! Want to see my dolls? Not dogs. Oh my goodness me. It has to be Annie then. What was her cause of death? Heart attack. Yeah, cardiac arrest. So she died of a heart attack. Let's add Annie. Is she the only one who's who liked dolls? Goggles. Okay. Alright, well that was a revelation. I'm glad I came down here. Let's mark Annie. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. So where's the dolls again? In the nursery, which is on the same floor. So let's go up there. No, the nursery actually... Wait, the nursery is on the 3rd, right? Yeah, it's on the 3rd floor. Well, it's on the same side of the building at least, so let's go up there. Go this way. There is an elevator in this game. But it doesn't really get you up the whole building, and it's quite a trek to get to the elevator. It's sort of in that direction, I think, or that direction. I think it only takes you up to the 3rd, not the 4th. So the nursery, I have to go through the ghost room. I could have sworn I just saw her appear for a second then as well. I haven't yet seen her do any actions like clutching at her chest or anything like that yet. Also, those chime sounds, the ambience, tells me that this ghost is fully leveled up now. Now, where's the nursery? I'm here. Nursery's on the... Oh god, no, I was wrong, it's on the other side of the building. At least there is a walkway over there. I hope so. I thought that was a door from the distance, oh dear. What if I were able to see her from up here? With it being residual, I would not be surprised if I did. As I did capture some activity while I was away. The final proof is when... as if she'll actually show herself. Should we see if we can try and get that? We know where to go for the... we definitely know where to go if she clutches at her chest. If she shows herself.
Show yourself to me.
See if she will. She's here. Let's ask again.
Show yourself to me.
There she is. I'm going to move out the way of the camera.
Do you know why you passed?
See, you notice that she's no longer smoky, she's actually in full form now. Which is great. Let's check this. Let's check the camera footage then. Let's check this. It's only recorded one thing. And that was the video that's the thing we just saw. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Alright, let's go and get the thing. Let's go and get the doll from the nursery. Obviously I wasn't looking at the map properly. So we need to go this way. And there should be a staircase around here somewhere. There. And the nursery is down the corridor on the right. In fact, the nursery is the next one, so this is perfect. There it is. Funny enough, if it's not a red herring, there should be a ghost in that room as well. Because the reason why I think it is, I heard her say, want to see my dolls. Yeah, want to see my dolls. I don't know what that top recording's saying, but it's just sounds indistinguishable. It's hard to decipher what she's saying. Maybe you can tell me in the comments what you think it says, but sometimes it takes me. Sometimes all I need is an extra pair of ears. So for residual, I need the strongest setting on the Jacob's ladder. Which is 20. And we need to find her. There we go. And we need the mugwort for this one. Let's see if I'm right.
I would like to
Yep.
acknowledge the presence
Oh, she's
of
right there.
Annie Armstrong.
Collecting dolls.
I found this doll, and I thought it might be yours. I heard you collected dolls, but I couldn't find any more anywhere. What happened to your collection?
So it seems that it was cardiac arrest.
I was sad to learn about your heart attack. I know you had big plans that evening and wanted everything to be perfect. I know this was the last thing you wanted to happen, but this was out of your control. Your family grieved for you, but that doesn't mean you need to stay. They love you and want you to be at peace. It's okay to leave here and pass on.
There she goes.
I know that this was special to you. I'll make it here for you.
Okay, so that's Annie. That's the third one done. I'm pretty sure the conservatory had no ghosts in it, but I'm going to go up to the nursery now and see if there is a ghost in there, and if there is, I'll remove it. But you've seen the absolute labyrinth it is to get up there, so I'm going to need to get as much information out of this ghost as possible before I go back to that laptop. Otherwise I'll be doing multiple trips across the entire mansion over and over again. So that's what's worth doing. Just stick around. If you want to really get used to the game, go to the settings, turn off nerve mode and timed mode. If you turn off time mode, you'll have an infinite amount of time to do this, and if you turn off nerve mode, you won't faint at the sight of a ghost or get nervous. You have a watch on your left hand that tells you your heart rate and I think your sanity, quite frankly. And if you faint, you teleport. You basically wake up back at the laptop and you lose evidence. You don't die in this game, but you can get affected by the ghosts. So it's worth turning them off for now, getting used to the game. So I'm going to go in with these two, as usual, and see if there's a ghost here. That then, I think that was the light switch. It just triggered on something. I'll go in and find out. Instantly, there's nothing electrical around here, right? Or is there? Oh, it's a plug socket. Never mind. It's that socket down there. Okay. Another socket. Okay. Oh, there is a ghost. The door's opening.
These EMF levels are unusual. There shouldn't be a draft in here.
Have you gone back in? Wait for it to say it's
This drop in
paranormal.
temperature seems like a ghost.
Okay. And what about EMF? Are you out here still? Or have you gone back in? Yeah, you stood here.
This EMF activity is probably from a ghost.
Okay. Camera and laser pen. Okay, camera's got all of the things in it. I want to place it somewhere where it won't be obstructed by the pillar. Okay. There's that sound again. Oh, it's another residual. Okay. Alright. Well, you could see the residual shape in the room. So let's get out the mugwort for the residual. Footsteps are not evidence, so I can delete that recording. It did respond though. Well, it appeared to respond anyway.
What's keeping you here?
My favourite are the intelligent ghosts. 'Cause, they literally answer your questions. The shadow ghosts are pretty good as well. They're extremely active. You can get some good videos with them. Alright, let's ask again.
Is anyone here?
So you need to keep asking. What's keeping you here?
What's keeping you here?
Here she is, or whoever you are. I have no idea who you are. It's very quiet now. It's too quiet. The lights are still orange. I'm going to ask again, but...
Is anyone here?
See if this works.
Show yourself to me.
It's obviously, it's going to appear in mist form. Oh. It's leaving the room. What's keeping you here?
What's keeping you here?
Oh, I got something. Now, baby. What? What symbol is that? It's a blue diamond. So that's the first piece of evidence. It's a male voice. Okay. Let's have a look at this. It's already caught some things. Okay, let's have a look at the first one. Wait, there's something right there, isn't there? There was a man literally stood next to me as I was looking at this. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It recorded as I was putting it down. Okay, well let's just clear the rest of those so I get space, and I'll mark this in the in here. Oh, it didn't. But okay, I might need to clear some space then. Oh no, it's here. Never mind. This is marked wrongly. See, there's the baby crying sound I was talking about. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just simple ambience. Let's see if I can get him to show himself properly. This ghost is getting stronger already. I want to get a good picture of him.
Show yourself to me.
I want to have a look at his face and have a good look at him in general, because maybe there's a clue on his body at how he died. Just saw just faintly saw it. Let's upload that. Oh, it did save it. Never mind. Okay, there are still spaces. He's very faint. Very nicely dressed ghost. I really wish I had my recorder out, but he did just say something then.
Do you know why you passed?
He's struggling to get in. Same answer again. Yeah, it's the same one as before. Yeah, don't know what he's saying. I'm not sure this is going to
Tell me
work.
when you died.
He's in the room with me right now.
Do you like the people living here?
You going that way? It's giving me the same answers. Let's have a good look at him. Nothing obvious about him.
Why are you here?
Let's ask it again.
Why are you here?
This guy is very... These residual ghosts are very difficult to communicate with. To get answers out of. But he's getting stronger, he's getting more visible. He's not out there anymore. The lights, the laser pen has turned yellow, so he's in this room. Or at least nearby. Let's ask this.
Do you know when you passed?
He's left the room. Now he's come back in. I think last time I was playing, I had a nursery ghost. I struggled to find out the cause of death, and I left to go down to the laptop to look at the hobbies, and I came back up, looked at the footage, and I saw him choking. So they do stuff when you're away.
Did you end your life?
Yeah, it's just saying the same thing over and over and over again. That's definitely a clue of his death.
Do you know why you passed?
Ooh, you scared me. So what I'll do, That's a good video. Okay, the ghost is fully leveled up. You can hear those chimes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in here. Probably not stand in front of the camera, though. I'm going to listen to these audios again, because this audio... I don't know if he's saying the word drown or something, but... He's only really given me one audio. One piece of audio. He's only ever said one thing. I can't walk in. It's a ghost study.
Do you know why you passed?
He stood here. I think this calls for the REM pod. Let's have the REM pod out. Okay, he's there. Let's ask this again.
Do you know why you passed?
What's keeping you here?
What's keeping you here?
Oh. There we go. That's another recording. Let's observe his movements as well. He's obviously just doing laps. He's leaving this door. His show himself. He didn't really tell me anything though. Fish friend. Wait. Okay, let's go to the laptop now. Because that was a response to me saying, "What's keeping you here?" When I was asking, "How did you die?" it was coming back with the same response over and over again. So it'll probably make sense if I look at the causes of deaths and the hobbies of several members of the family to find out if I can narrow it down. I think that's enough evidence. So let's have a look. Let's go right back to the laptop. Okay, alright, so we got some male members of the family. A lot of them are still alive. It's not Horace. It's not Alfred. Outdoorsman. Leo Fraser. It could potentially be Leo. It's not Chester. Orthotic response. Swatting himself all over, it could be this one. I'm just going through these paragraphs quickly to find some clues, but This one was found hanging in the attic, and he was a dog lover. And calling for them when out of sight, come here, girl. I think we're getting closer. Novelist? What was this one again? Dog lover. And this was a self-termination. It was a gunshot. I have a feeling. Where is he? I have a feeling it's... Where is he? Yeah, I have a feeling it's Harry. Let's listen to those voices again on the tablet. Not now, baby. I don't even know.
Most unselfish friend. Most unselfish friend.
Selfish friend?
Most unselfish friend.
Something selfish friend.
Most unselfish friend.
It should be narrowing it down, but my brain isn't functioning right now. Life of pampered stress ends in death. Dog lover. I do not collect soft covers or desiring a first edition. Now I've heard ghosts say first edition before. A long walk amidst the forest. And this was he was poisoned. Right? As emptied and the plates were taken away, it seemed it would be a typical uneventful end to the week at the grandiose estate. It wasn't too long before the uncontrollable coughing started. Oh. In-house physicians rushed to Leo's aid, but despite all reasons... I haven't heard coughing noises, though. That's the thing. Every time I asked how this person died, bearing in mind it's a residual energy, so it's difficult to get anything out of residual, but... A housemaid was accused of the death, so it seems to me like it was a murder. And I hear the word selfish when it's, you know, when he responds. And these two are alive. It's got to be one of these. It's got to be one of these. I think it's the dog lover. Most unselfish friend. There we go. I didn't. Henry Fraser, the most unselfish friend. You could have summarized. You could have summarized his. Excuse me. Henry's love for dogs. I was going to say Harry accidentally. I think it's him. It's the hanging one. Now, I don't know if that was a murder or a self-termination. So, where... Oh, wait, where can I find... I'll find out in the tablet. The answer was staring right at me in the face the whole time. So, it's the nursery. The dog lover, his stuff is in the dining room, which is right next to me. Remember, we just cleared a ghost from this room as well. So there should be a photograph of a dog here somewhere. I think I know where it is. It is right here. Because I have come across it. There's something else here. Oh no, it's the lamp. Never mind. Alright, let's go back up and see what happens, shall we? A lot of the stories in this, the causes of death, are pretty grim. So grim that I censor them by saying them in a different way, so so YouTube doesn't get mad. I had to do it yesterday on Twitch as well. I mean, I do have a content warning on my Twitch, but nothing really set up on my YouTube, so I try and be as clean as I can with the details. But this is a...
I have no room to open my backpack.
What are you talking about? You have loads of room. There we go. Another residual energy, eh? And it's already right here. Let's get out the mugwort.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Henry Fraser.
There's a dog lover. If I can find it. They're dogs.
I saw this photo of a dog, and it made me think about how much you loved your dogs. This is such a pretty dog. Was this one of yours?
I don't know where he stood right. He's probably just outside that door.
I was so sad to learn you took your life. I can't fathom the anguish you felt in those moments.
Yeah, he's outside the
before
door.
you slid the noose around your neck. I'm so sorry no one was there for you through your depression. Losing your childhood friend, as well as the other life problems, can be overwhelming. I can help you leave this pain. Allow yourself to let go of these emotions and find peace.
I can't even see him. He's on the other side of the door. But he's gone.
Rest in peace.
Alright. And I think we are done here. Completely done. Yeah, he was on the side of that door. What a... How crazy. Alright. Well, that was all of them. And the red herring in the conservatory. There was no ghost there. I walked everywhere with the EMF and the thermo. I mean, I could check again, but... No, I walked around a few times in there, and nothing out of the ordinary came about it. So... The description of the entity in the museum, saying, talking about it could have been shadows or people seeing things, kind of makes sense with it being a residual energy. Because obviously residual weak ghosts in this game only really appear very rarely as a sort of mist, as we've seen today. But that's it. We are going to head out. Let's just do one more look. See all the lines through here. We got rid of 4 ghosts. That was another residual. I shall put that in. There we go. Cool. Let's go. Excellent. Chapter 3 is unlocked. Oh my. We got 21 harpies out of that. Excellent. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching. This has been Among the Whispers. We've done over an hour and a half, so I think that's enough for today. And I will see you again in the future with some more of this. See you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.